Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Interlagos. This time we're in HRL in McLaren, of course, and this is the pole position lap. Once again, not quite hitting my PB, which is a 109.0, but in this case, fairly close, respectable pole time, and indeed would actually take pole as opposed to TNR and PRL. So I'll let you enjoy this lap, and I'll see you in the end.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Across the line we would come to claim our third pole of the season. Surprisingly low tally actually, but it was the fight for the other spot on the front row of the grid that was really exciting. Just over a minute to go, John Dog has it. Then Tomato, Bozza and Tortoise all go ahead of him. Across the line comes Sir LJB. He of course won in USA. He goes to second, and that left just Murph to cross the line. He would improve and leave John Dog at last somehow, even though he was second with just a minute to go. Murph improving up to P5, everyone on supers, so fairly even grid in that respect, and of course 3/10 between second and seventh. Incredible stuff. Anyway, the race starts. Immediately I go to cover off the inside Renault, which is Sir LJB. I had the space to do it, and I got there by turn 1. It's a very difficult spot to defend pole actually, one of the most difficult tracks to defend pole.
Looking good from the start.
And indeed we were looking very good from the start. Who wasn't though was Bozza. Several cars caught up in a yellow flag incident there. It would actually render Bozza out. Very unfortunate for him. An early retirement. We were trying to escape with the fastest lap, but we weren't able to escape Sir LJB. He was very quick in this first stint. We did escape the rest of the pack however, but this Renault stuck to me like glue. And as you can see, he's looking for places to pass. Not the greatest place to pass here, but I did defend just in case he went for a bit of a dive bomb. Really haven't raced him that much, so I don't know his style, but he looks clean, which is the main thing. Murph unfortunately would retire, and his car would be in a very tricky place. Thankfully no safety car, but by lap 9 LJP still all over me. I was wondering, should I go in soon to make an undercut work on him? Would he be able to stretch it out for a one stop? Either way, still had to defend into turn 4. Went very wide. That was my first mistake of the race, and it presented him with an opportunity around the outside. Still not easy for him, and unfortunately the battle would be over as he lost the rear. We'll see exactly why here. As you can see, I ran wide. Opportunity on the left, just enough space so I didn't force him off, but unfortunately LJB just dropped that left front, possibly the left rear also on the grass, and that was enough to pitch him into a spin. And unfortunately again for him, he loses P2 to Tortoise by a minuscule amount, and that would also hold him up for the rest of the stint. I chose to pit, get a bit of an undercut,
Go, go, go.
onto a second set of super softs. Tortoise, I think, had a 5-second penalty because he dropped behind quite severely even though he undercut Sir LJB as we set the fastest lap. The gap was 12.5 seconds after those pit stops, would increase towards the end of the stint. LJB did actually close me down for the first few laps, possibly on Rich, but then extended it once again. Second pit stop didn't go quite as smoothly. I didn't really have any pressure, and I sort of wasn't really concentrating and got myself a 5-second stop and go.
Complete. Go now.
That of course would be added on at the end of the race, as we had a couple of fastest laps, because I wasn't going to go into the pits again. The only 2-stop of the season actually, I believe, in dry conditions. John Dog a lap down there, out of the way. He was actually disconnected for quite a lot of the race. Unfortunate for his overall race time, and he actually got the fastest lap right at the end, so he stole my hat-trick. Still congratulations on that. But we do win the race. The gap just increased and increased in the last stint. I'm not sure if Sir LJB had some damage, or maybe we were just really quick on the softs. But yeah, it went really well, and as you can see, some shenanigans across the line from Harry Tomato, and that would be another win. And that's the 6th in total of my HRL career. I'm very happy with that. One round to go now. Abu Dhabi, of course. I've been Jacko. See you then.